Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. Today we are going to play around with the Give Me Glow Vivid Rose palette. I'm going to give you my first impressions on what I thought about this palette, and I'm going to show you how I created this eye look. So if you are interested to see what I think of this palette and how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm super excited to be playing with this palette. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick like mostly to this corner here for my crease work. I might pull in like a couple of the pinks over here for my lower lash line maybe, I'm not sure, but I definitely know that I want to put this on the outer corner of my lid, have it blend into this one, and then this is gonna be my inner corner highlight. This shade is phenomenal. I mean, it is so gorgeous. I have another Give Me Glow shade that is similar to this, but not quite. Let's see, this is gonna go up afterwards. I should have a video up already, like sharing all of my single shadows. I decided to start a series on my channel where every Saturday I do a video that is singles related, whether it's like build your own palette or doing a look with a build your own palette, you know, whatever, just something that I can use my singles once a week no matter what. So that video should already be up. I will link it and you can see what all of my Give Me Glow singles look like, and then you can see the one that is kind of similar to this, but they are two totally different shades and they are both stunning. Okay, so let's get into this look. Okay, so today I'm going to be using my Spectrum brushes. I realized when I did my like favorites that I haven't used these in a while, so I'm busting these guys out again. And I'm first going to go into He Loves Me Not, this really deep purple, and I'm going to be using the Spectrum B04, and this is the like angled brush. So I'm going to pick some of that shadow up, and I'm going to put this right in the outer part of my crease and onto my lid. Oh, and I'm I'm playing with the Natasha Denona eye base again today, because I wanted to try it with some different shadows. I'm gonna pick some more of that up. I'm not trying to really like work this in yet, like to blend it out. I'm really just trying to get it laid down. So of course, as usual, I want, you know, my outer corner to be nice and dark, so I'm just kind of continuing to pack on the product and blend it out just a little bit as I'm laying it down, just to get it to the opacity that I want. I like using this angled brush when I use this brush set though, because I can like get right in there and it creates like this perfect shape for my outer corner, and I really like it. I'm so glad that I got this brush set. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to switch over, let's go with this one. So I think I'm going to switch to the C06, and this one is just kind of like a domed blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of pull this in a little bit and just kind of try to blend. You see how I've got like a really dark patch right there where I first started laying the shadow down? I want to try to blend that out a little bit. And that exact same thing happened when I did the ColourPop wine collection and I used this base for the first time. And I was hoping that that was just like user error, but I don't know. It's happening again. And I even like put the primer on and let it like fully dry down before I even started the video. So I don't know what's going on. So my camera ended up shutting off on me and then the battery was dead. So I fixed all of that, and as you can see, I have blended that dark spot out. So that was apparently just my fault going in with too much product at one time, which, you know, I'm likely to do because still nervous filming and all of that, so I get a little crazy. So I am going to pick some more of that up, and I'm still using the CO6, but I'm going to go back in to just this very outer portion and just, you know, deepen this up a little bit, but, you know, not have it look like all weird like it did. I guess this shade is just like way more pigmented than I was really expecting it to be. And I don't know why, because I mean, I know how pigmented Gimme Glow shadows are. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it like this for right now. I might go back in with a smaller brush and try to just add a little bit to deepen it in like very particular spots. But I don't want it to get looking all weird again, and it's kind of starting to already, so I'm just gonna kind of leave that alone for right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to take the A08 and not sure if I want to go into Talk Dirt to Me or He Loves Me. I think I'm gonna go into Talk Dirt to Me, but I'm not gonna pick up nearly as much, and I like really tapped my brush off. And I'm just going to blend that purple shade out with this and hopefully achieve a nice gradient. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that, and this time I actually did pick up a decent amount. I didn't go in as light as I did the last time. And I'm gonna focus that like right above my crease. So I'm not going to be posting this until after New Year's, but in my time it is New Year's Eve, so I would just like to say Happy New Year to everyone. I hope that this coming year will be better than the last one was, but obviously I think everyone is hoping that. I was at CVS today and the lady that pretty much always checks me out was like, well, you know, the bar is set pretty low. I was like, yeah, you are definitely right about that. It's not like 2021 could be much worse than what we've just gone through. I think this looks pretty decent. Now, of course, I do need to deepen it up because it's just not deep enough for me. So I'm going to switch over to the A12. I'm going to pick up a little bit of He Loves Me Not. And I'm going to kind of start working on blending this like into my crease. Alright, that doesn't look too bad, so I'm going to pick up a little bit more and go in one more time. Okay, so I think I've got enough depth in the outer corner. I'm just gonna go back with this brush. This is the A08. And I'm just gonna lightly blend this outer edge here. And then I'm just gonna go right around this just to make sure that that deeper shade kind of blends in. Okay, so I think I got everything fixed up and looking all right now. So I'm going to take the A13 and I'm going to dip into Flower Power, which looks like it's more of a warm toned purple. And I'm gonna put that in the outer portion of my lower lash line. Okay, that looks pretty decent. I'm going to clean this brush off. And then I'm going to kind of go back and forth between, what is it, Pop of Pink and He Loves Me. Because I don't want it to be that bright of pink. And I also want it to have a little bit of that kind of like mauve tone to it. And then I'm gonna take that in the inner portion of my my lower lash line, and kind of around that purple. Okay, I think I'm gonna clean off this pencil brush that we were using, the A12. And I'm gonna dip back and forth between those two colors again. Okay, now I am gonna go back with the A13 and pick up just a little bit more Flower Power and add that back in. I'm just gonna go into Spill the Tea Rose with that pencil brush again, and go around everything, because I think that mixture was still just like too bright. Okay, so I mean, I think this looks good. It's pretty much what I had in mind. Okay. Oh no, I don't have my ColourPop brush. Okay, well, I'm gonna improvise. I'm gonna take this. This is actually the BHV9 brush, and it's got like an angled flat brush on one end and like a fluffy brush on the other end. And I'm just going to put my glitter primer on that. And tap that on to my lid. I'm going to pick up Pedal to the Metal first. And I'm going to put that in the inner portion of my lid. Okay. And then I'm going to flip the brush and pick up Guns N' Roses. Okay, and I'm going to kind of go back and forth between the two brushes and get these shades to blend together. All right. I'm going to go back with that pencil brush, the A12, and He Loves Me Not. And I'm just going to kind of tap over top of that shimmer shade and kind of blend a little bit just to make sure that they come together seamlessly. So I think this looks really nice so far, even though I have struggled with it quite a bit. I don't think any of that was the shadow. I think it's just me. I'm gonna take the A16 and just a little bit more glitter primer. And I'm going to put that in the very inner corner of my eye, and I'm gonna bring it down around onto my lower lash line, and then I'm going to go into Pink Rosé, and I am going to pack that right on top of that glitter primer. I'm probably even going to bring a little bit of it in over top of that purple. Just because, like, I really want you guys to be able to see how gorgeous this shade is. So, I mean, I hope you can see how amazing that shade is. And it is just, oh God, it is so pretty. I cannot stress it enough. It is just stunning. Okay, real quick before I go off camera, I wanted to use, I was thinking that I was going to use He Loves Me Not as a blush, but I think I'm actually going to mix these two together. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of He Loves Me Not and Talk Dirt to Me. And maybe even just a little bit of He Loves Me, just to kind of tone it down a bit. And we're going to see what this looks like as a blush. And this is one of the LaRousse face brushes. If you watched my 2020 favorites, I will link it too, so if you didn't, you can if you would like to. These were definitely one of my favorites for the year. I discovered these through Ipsy and have absolutely fallen in love with them. Yeah, that actually makes a really pretty blush. Yeah, that is cute. Obviously, I wouldn't go in with just the purple. I think that would be a very big mistake to make. Definitely want to mix it with one of the lighter shades to kind of tone it down a bit. And you definitely are gonna have to like really blend it out. But it is very pretty. I absolutely love this. I am going to go off camera, do the other eye, yada yada, all the stuff, and I will be back to show you the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I actually had a huge struggle with the other eye too, so apparently today's just one of those off makeup days. I can't really say that it's the primer or the shadows because I really don't think it was either one of those things. I think it's just I'm having an off day. You know what I mean? It happens. Okay, so I use the NYX Epic Wear in Dusty Mauve in my waterline. I decided to skip lashes because I was like, forget that. So I use L'Oreal Voluminous in Burgundy and the L'Oreal Telescopic, of course. And then on my lips, I have the NYX, what are these called? Lip liner, that's just what they're called. And this is in the shade Prune. And then this is the Give Me Glow Vivid Lip Paint in Just What I Wanted. This is from the Christmas collection. So yeah, I mean, I like the way the look turned out and everything. I can't say that I enjoyed it, but like I said, that's just me. Apparently I'm just not having a very good makeup day today. I love the shades in this. This inner corner is, that shade is so good. I mean, they seem from swatches and everything to be just like normal Give Me Glow shadows. So don't think that this palette is terrible because I had an off makeup day. They seem just like every other Give Me Glow shadow. Okay, so I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you can give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can hop over to Instagram and follow me over there for all types of content, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.